All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Dixon here with MLM Monday, episode 127. This week we're going to be talking about another trend in our 2020 trends document, and that is outsourcing all non-core competencies. So inside of the space of running a direct sales company, there's all sorts of decisions you have to make, and that's what we're going to dive into today. So if you're brand new and you're just watching MLM Monday for the first time, go ahead and comment below and let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching on replay and you're checking out the show after it's been recorded and re-released, comment below replay and share where you're watching from. All right, team, this is a concept you can use whether you're building a direct sales business or whether you are the corporate team running a direct sales business. You have to truly decide what are the things that you do better than anybody else. For some companies, that's product development. Like internally, they develop amazing products better than anybody else, and that's their greatest advantage. And because they develop those products and are passionate about them, creating the content that goes with them is the next greatest gift. Many times they can say, you know what? Not only is it developing these products or services, but then it's the actual content of promoting them. Now, there's other companies that don't do product development at all and literally outsource all of their product development in this space. But are very, very good at running a tribe of people and creating culture and writing the content of what it is to feel and share your products inside of the space. The place that are some of the most obvious places of being able to outsource your non-core competencies are in your software, right? Commission software, you don't have to code in-house. There's lots of great platforms in the space where you can get commission software coded in the space. Super biased to NaXum, the platform that I promote and represent, and the CEO of that company, because we built it ourselves, right, inside of the space. We had clients who were using our marketing tools and said, can you do the commissions for us as well? And we said, absolutely. And so I love putting together systems that track commissions for people, and more than that, create an amazing experience for members to share. But you have to dig into more than that. There's other pieces like taxes inside of the system and calculating taxes. If you're not going to build a tax system in-house, you can outsource that. Warehousing software. You're not going to build a warehousing system, you can outsource that inside of the system. You can keep going down the line, team, but what you have to understand is what are you going to do in-house versus outsource. And I'm going to cover a couple of the key areas where I've seen people make mistakes, where it can be way better inside of the space. So one of the things that I love about the platform I've put together over the last 10 years at NaXum in our Unify system is that it's more than just a marketing platform. Is we have a full marketing system and a commission engine we deliver to clients all across the world in the space. And what this means is it's all the different pieces you need, from CRM to sales tools to autoresponders to social media sharing platforms, in addition to your shopping platform, your commission tracking, your replicated sites, your virtual office, all inside of one system. Many times you'll see direct sales companies attempt to do part of that in-house, and if they're not a software company where they have 20 of their own devs, or even if they are a software company with 20 of their own devs, it's way more beneficial for them to focus on the service of actually delivering whatever service they have created with their engineers than trying to recreate the wheel on direct sales software. It's one of the most expensive mistakes I see time and again is when people say, you know what, we have some of our own engineers, we'll just build this thing ourselves, when there's literally platforms that have been running people's commissions for 10 years in the space and doing a great job at doing that. And so when you're looking at what do you do better than anybody else, a lot of times that comes down to leading your tribe and messaging and content. If you're going to look at what you should always control in-house and what you should always do is, for direct sales and referral marketing companies, it's leading your affiliates, leading that group of people, being the leadership that they want to follow. And then you look into your messaging and say, okay, is it going to be best that we're the ones that create all the content that makes it easy to share? Is it going to be the best that we're the ones that create the videos and messaging that can do that? Now, many times you could work with outsourced video developers, but you're still wanting to provide the scripting and the content because it's your message inside of the system. You want to be the one providing the text messages for people to share, the social media content for them to tap and post, the testimonials, instead of working with an outside firm, because you're going to be able to present your story like nobody else inside of the space. And so what are the things that you really own moving forward in a referral marketing business after your product's getting shipped out on time, or your service is getting delivered well, and you're paying commissions on time, and your merchant account stuff's working and all that's cranking, what are the things you really look at? Well, you got to get into the place where you can look at what content's working and what's not, to really get into the data of what are our members actually doing and what's working and what's not for them. And if you're able to do that, your internal team can now spend their time optimizing the experience for your promoters, optimizing the experience for the people who are out there sharing your message every single day. Now, a lot of companies have data on after people are members or after they're customers inside of their organization. Very few people have data on how people are becoming members or how they're becoming customers. That's something we've spent the last 2 years really digging into and working hard at, is providing a way for our clients to understand how new customers and how new members are coming through their life, not just data after someone's a member or a customer. This is important for you as you're running a direct sales company in the space, or if you work for a direct sales company in the space. You got to not just depend on the field's feedback of what's working or not inside of the system, but you want to start actually looking at real data of what are your members sharing and what's actually getting them results, and what are they saying and what's getting them results. And for a long time, measuring this kind of stuff wasn't even possible. Right? There were some social media tracking tools, but you weren't really measuring like what text messages are people sending out, and which messages on Facebook Messenger are they sending, and what are they saying on WhatsApp. But today it is. If you haven't yet seen some of the predictive action platforms in the space, I'll put a link below to the study for these 7 trends. And when you download that study, that team can assist you. You want to check into predictive actions, because this is what's allowing direct sales companies to know where to spend their time, money, energy, and talent. And that's the name of the game, is there's always more to do than time in the day, and you have to decide where you are going to personally add value, where you are going to make a difference in your company's life. And that's in providing great content for your members to share, and in tracking what's working and what's not, and making that experience better every single day. And if you're working in an ecosystem that doesn't allow you to do that effectively and efficiently, you got to update where you're working. If you're out in the woods trying to run a logging company with a chainsaw, you need one of those helicopters with the buzz saws like James Bond's. You could cut down the woods, right? You need the right tools to be able to win in the marketplace. And your competition have absolutely incredible platforms in place today. So you got to know that you can't just play small in the space today. If you want to win, you got to double down and really start taking accountability for your members' results. And that's a very special thing. If you'd like to learn more about that, download the report and the links in the comments below, and we'll connect as a team. Have a very blessed day, folks. We'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.